Oh, yeah. We live right now from the Effing Mad podcast. You feel me? I got my boy DJ Punch on the ones and twos. Yeah. I got my boy Adam, he behind the camera. You feel me? We out here. Got my boy Cool Ass Cam, he in the cut running the boards. You feel me? Look, man, it already slipped. But look, we got a whole squad in the back. we got Zaga in the back. Gangsters, it was Gangsters. Gangster Chronicles, he in the building right now. My boy JB, he in the building right now. She in the building right now. We out here. Yeah. So we gonna go ahead and get it booming while we ducked off right now with the Effing Mad podcast live performance coming live from Bellflower, California. Hold it down. We ducked off. Duct tape is out right now. So we about to get into it. Who we got in here? All right, yeah, the homie in here and the homie, he in here and he's in here. Let's get it. Hey. Yeah. Duct tape. Ducked off. Lavell Streets. Hey. Look. Hey. Look, I don't wanna leak, got paperwork, but I need cash. Flossing wasn't eat while I've been organizing each task. Orchestrated feast and peace, so peace out while I relax. Snoring in my sleep, believe I think she woke up 3 times. All I hear is, how you doing? Crack my eyes, look at the ceiling. Heated got me sweating, TV live, she watching Wendy Williams. Grab my phone, open up my notepad app and spill my feelings, thoughts and visions from the verses like I'm about to really kill them. Hit the snooze, rest some more, wake up, get back to my gristle, flip a few, get bands galore. You know it's been that from the dribble, nothing that's coincidental. I've been thinking, what's the reason? Am I lucky? Fuck it out the way. This is my duck off season. Y'all been on that fuck off season. I've been in my duffel, transport MCM or anything that's carry on for luggage. I am talking about that bag, that's for the one who doesn't get it. At the pad, I plan to take a chance and easily I duck off, cause niggas talking that gang. Think they about to get some fame. Figured out I gotta maintain. Get a chain that go clank. Get a ring that go blang. Couple carats in the gold. I've been ready for the road. In the belly of the beast, I'm legendary with the flows. Whoa, truth be told, I'm expected of that. And I'm bound to get this cheese cause I invest in my craft. Word to my nigga Bags, word to my nigga Block. JM Castillo, Chris Cooley, my big bro Hayes and T-Dot. It's still Pro City till I die, the dynamic certified. But please don't hit me on my line because for now I'm ducked off. On top, entertainment, duct tape, it's the greatest. This, that, 91, crack sale from the pager. That's 12, gotta shake 'em. Catch me hopping over fences that I'm hopping in my lyrics. Limiting myself is not a giving you this wealth within my lyrics. Lyrically, I'm manifesting visions. Visionary, I'm the type of nigga. I've been out about to get it. Yeah. Effing Mad Podcast, we live. What's good, IG? We in this thing. Hey. All right. Yeah. Punch. My time's now, I give a fuck who feel late next. My cousin told me spit all facts and kill all tracks. We got a problem, bang my line or hit my text. And Yappa's coming out the closet like Lil Nas X. Bet now follow down this old town road. Last year was pretty rough, tedious. Didn't dot my eyes across my T's enough. Transaction through the mud with sticky stuff. Shoulda got a misfilled deal the way that I bagged them cookies up. Casually might see me duck if you and Cali get in touch. Respected, I'm connected from the valley to the gritty slums with these raps. Next stop is the bank, you gon' hear me laugh. Utility bills get raised when I'm spitting gas. And this a lot of bars that I can drop today. But today is kinda crazy, it's a lot to say. They put you in a space you tend to contemplate. Like if you ain't rich, homie, you supposed to feel some type of way. See, I'm content with where I'm at, so I ain't gotta chase. Manifesting got me even closer to that guapolate. Cruising, playing guapolate, cause I figured out the bait. Instead of checks, they turn you into stars like you rockin' bait. Been around the ones who got the cake, so I was fine with myself as I figured out a way while I was grinding. On the social ladder of the streets, they was climbing. Pair of gloves, masks on their face before the virus. 5G's in their pocket, ain't no Wi-Fi crisis, but the frequencies is high. I am getting off a topic. Ducked off, I'm just vibing as these lyrics raise the climate. Lately my shit been feeling timeless. Yeah. It is raising the climate because the nigga got the sweat going down. What's good, IG? Who tapped into this thing? Yeah. What's good, Adam? I got the other Adam in here. Hey, whoa, hey, yeah, hey, I got punch on them ones, twos, hey, I got, hey, you got got excuses. Look how I do shit, bigger distribution. Know that they clueless. I know that they watching, follow my movements. I just be coolin', aim for the stars, I just be shooting. A lot of maneuvering, snakes on my skull. Look, hey, you got excuses. You can do it, bigger distribution. Know that they clueless. I know that they watching, follow my movements. I just be coolin', aim for the stars, I just be shooting. A lot of maneuvering, snakes on my skull, I feel like Medusa. It's nothing to worry about. Made a few plays and got on my word now. Trip to the dirty south, countless debates on the phone who they heard about. Travel like word of mouth, working my patience and taking the sturdy route. Up hella early now, finna be made and ain't cleaning no dirty house.
You got your hand out, begging for more. Still gonna stand still. We on the go, we on the wave, we in the zone. Minute I'm here, minute I'm gone. I'm out of here, 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 gone.
You just been begging for more. I think I'ma get it for sure. Every time I went ahead on my own, in the field I was a battle alone. Level back and then the simple describe. Now we back up in this bitch and we live. Ain't no slacking, had to get on my job. Niggas slacking, had to get on my job. Niggas is tired. Give me a piece of the pie. Why? So we can be eating for life. I'm seen to be put in the right spot. Ain't nobody seen but when I drop. This is just creasing up my stop. So I'm not thinking should I stop? Call the police, get the white shot. Whoa, we finna body the game. I done felt all of the pain. It's a race, you know I done been trained. Different pages, we not on the same. See the plate that ignited the flame. Please don't hate or throw salt on my name. Like it was panhandling. Only thing that I wanted was change. Yeah.
You got your hand out, begging for more. Still gonna stand still. We on the go,
We on the go.
we on the wave, we in the zone.
Hey, one,
Minute I'm here,
hey, 1, 2,
minute I'm gone.
go. Hey, I'm
I'm out of here, gone.
Hey,
I'm out of here, gone. I'm out of here, gone.
Hey,
I'm out of here, gone. 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 I'm out of here, gone.
Yeah. And we are out of here and we are gone. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Effin' Mad Podcast. Lavell Streets IG page. And we out of here, gone. Make sure y'all tune in to the Effin' Mad Podcast. Bunch of dope interviews coming up, performances, and my duct tape. The duct tape is out. We got the duck off. You know, we got a few things coming on, you know. So make sure you stay tuned. Tap in with your boy, Lavell Streets, at Lavell Streets or lavellstreets.com. Get that duct tape. I got y'all. Ducked off. We out.
What's good, everybody? This is the Effin' Mad Podcast with your host, DJ Punch.
And I'm the coolest motherfucker on the planet, cool ass Cam.
Hell yeah, and as always, this episode and all episodes are brought to you by Innovative Culture. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture on Instagram at innovative.culture. We got all your podcast needs. We got plenty of packages available for you. We got plenty of different options for you, especially the homie cool ass Cam over here working on the media side of that.
Yeah, we putting it all together one day at a time, y'all. And we growing, we building, we educating ourselves so we can educate, the next person that's coming up. Just so, I feel like each one teach one, right? Like whatever, you can't really be an expert in something until you know that you can show somebody else how to do it.
That's facts.
Right?
That's real shit because, like I guess the people on YouTube, that's how they rake their money because if you think about it, they the ones that are doing the teaching, right?
Yeah.
When before you used to have to read a fucking book and
but they
figure
make
that shit out yourself.
So much easier because a lot of people are like just that visual learner. Some people can't sit up and read a book like that, but to watch it in the video, a lot of people it hit them a lot faster to where they can understand.
Shit, YouTube taught me how to be a man. Shit, learn how to change my oil on YouTube. Learn how to change my tire on YouTube.
Hey, you ever seen those old like 50s videos where it be like for educational purposes?
Yeah.
They got those on YouTube. That I be tripping out watching them sometimes, bro. It's nuts.
YouTube a trip, bro.
I learned how to like edit and shit, like edit and filming. I learned how to do that specifically from YouTube, and like I'm learning how to record myself on Logic. Nigga, I'll be on YouTube. Nigga, I was filming some shit, right? And I seen something in somebody's video, and I'm like, that shit hard. How you do that? I think it's like them little squiggly lines, the cartoon shit. And I'm YouTubing it, and I go to YouTube. It's a little white kid, like an actual kid, you feel me, with a gang of views, and he really broke it down. I'm like, oh shit, and I'm
you have a British accent, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Where was the British accent?
He was like, he really broke.
He really broke it down. But I was like, damn, this little ass kid just taught me how to do this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I was like, okay, cool. It's very teamwork.
That's what I said, man. It don't matter what age you are. Anybody can teach somebody else how to do something, you know?
Real shit.
You know, you can't knock it just because they might be 5 years old and they might really have some knowledge on something because they play with it every day, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, think about us. You know, we put everything together and it's just like, all right, we got all these toys and now how can we make it work?
Hey, this podcast is brought to you by YouTube. Homie, on some real shit.
YouTube University.
Everything I learned how to do on this motherfucker, YouTube University.
There's a lot of people on that platform, you know, that you know have monetized themselves and they find ways to where they able to eat off of the things that they showing everybody to do, whether it's advertisements or, you know, sponsorships, things like that. I feel like shit. As long as you able to have accurate knowledge, don't be out here feeding people bullshit. You know, like don't go out here making a video about some shit that's just like totally not true or it's not gonna work, and then now people out here trying it doing some dumb shit.
That should be a category.
Yeah,
that should be a category.
What would be the title of that category?
Categories I tried it and it didn't work. You know what I mean? Like, but
or
like,
why did I try this shit?
Yeah, like let them know it didn't work. Don't fucking just make people think. Because what fucks me up is it's like, okay, cool, troubleshooting on how to do this, dope. Watch it. The whole way through, you telling me your fucking problems. It's the same problems I have, yes, bitch. But you ain't never told me how to fucking fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, look, hey,
That's a straight setup.
I was actually looking into how to make hand sanitizer, right?
Hold on, wait, point blank. Hold on, I forgot, man. Let me actually introduce my boy before he done jumped in the conversation. This shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, man. He done blessed us with a performance before the show. So for damn sure, I know y'all gonna appreciate the fuck out of that. He came through, hit me up. That wasn't even my idea, bro. He hit me up and said, man, let's do a live performance. I want to slide through. So, I mean, like, I appreciate the fuck out of that. Known him for a minute. He's been on the show plenty of fucking times. If he not on the show, he in the background, to be honest with you. He be pulling up. Sometimes he be ducked, you know what I mean? Turn around. He gone. Out of here, gone. But shout out to the homie, man, Lavell Streets, sliding through with your boys.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate y'all because y'all giving me an opportunity to just put an idea a nigga came up or came up with and just bring it to life because y'all got all the stuff and it's just y'all just made it happen for a nigga. For y'all too, you know, y'all can.
That shit came out dope.
Yeah, for real. It's like niggas could just do whatever, but giving me the opportunity just to even make that come to life. You feel me? I thought that was dope. Like a nigga have those type of resources, like, hey, my nigga, just on some cool shit. Cause I go anywhere else, it's like, you know.
That's why we here, though, bro. You know what I mean? That's why we here. Right. Like I know plenty of people who hit me up and they've mentioned like guests and like they say, well, why don't y'all get this person? Why don't you get that person? Nah, it's because I don't want conversation with that person right now. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if you come on the show, you come in here for a reason. You're not coming here because something just dropped or you know what I mean. Like this ain't that. This ain't that get down.
And you know, honestly, I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna throw it out there. Everybody ain't always supported me. So why, when you see some shit popping right now, would you just want to come and jump on? You know, so it's like everybody don't get the opportunity. You know, we kind of make it exclusive to people. You know, that's, you know, we start off with the circle. If you look at anything that we do, we kind of got like a certain group of people that we deal with because them is the people that kind of like help push the movement along. And yeah, for sure, anybody that's gonna help support anything that I got going on, I'm gonna give you that full support. You know, I'm gonna put everything I got behind you because it's like you taking the time out of your day to push my shit or show up to my shit or whatever.
I gotta be completely honest, bro. Like I've done shit for free, like, and I get in trouble for it all the time if it's not from like somebody who's real business savvy. You know what I mean? If I have a conversation with them and they say, oh, that's dope, Punch, oh, you did this, you did that. How much you get for that? And I know it's not coming from a being in my business standpoint. It's coming from they want to know, like, part of the game. You know what I mean? And, like, so there's sometimes where I'm like, yo, I did that shit for free.
Depending on who it is.
Depending on who it is. But the problem is, like, it's not business smart. You know what I mean? But that's just the type of person I am because if you show love for me, I'm going to go out and show love for you. How many times do my friends come out and pay to get in the club when I would DJ in the club? You know what I mean?
No, because
that's bread, bro.
But at the same time, they gotta have the mindset like, well, yeah, anything that he need from me, I gotta help him out. Because anybody that come and then they just want to get into the club for free and then go run off. I know
those motherfuckers.
You know, it's like we had those experiences too through over the years. So you gotta look at people, bro, and say like, all right, is this person worth getting in for free? Is this person really, right. You know? Because at some point, all of us have, that certain worth when it comes to a friendship. And when you know that, man, somebody gonna push my shit the same way that I will push their shit, that's a fucking great feeling. To where you know somebody got your back and you able to extend that support. To me, that type of shit is the true friendship, you know? Yeah. So we think about where we all came from and how we've been coming up, you know? And I feel like, man, we all in a good place because you can see everybody growing. All the experiences everybody had, where they started, where they been to, you know, and everybody can come back and tell their stories to each other. Yeah. You know, like, man, this is what I was doing during this time. Be like, and you know, we kind of just exchanging experiences, bro. And me, that's a beautiful thing.
Shit, the way I see it, the more people grow, the more I realize, because I used to always hear like people that were in the industry, right? Like shout out to the homie Big Mike. Big Mike is super industry, bro. Mm-hmm. He's genuine as fuck, but he's industry as fuck too. You know what I mean? Yeah. He used them words where you just be like, oh yeah, okay, them hot keywords. Yeah, exactly. Where I'll be like, oh okay, but he's as genuine as it fucking gets. You know what I mean? So that's somebody who I really look at and I really be like, you know what?
You appreciate game.
I appreciate game from him. Yeah, everything that he's taught me, the biggest things I've ever DJ'd were because of him. You know what I mean? And it's like if he hit me up. And if he was like, Punch, I need you. I've done charity events where I just pull up. You know what I mean? Like, you've given me plenty of opportunities, bro. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like that shit is old just because of the respect that you have for somebody.
People want to give you some shit to put in your resume, especially when they see you hungry, you know? When somebody's hungry and they at a point where, you know, like, man, I just kind of need that extra push. I need somebody to fucking like take me under my wing. And then a lot of times people get discouraged or frustrated because they don't get that, you know, when we look at mentors and those types of things, you know. A lot of people we have in our lives are mentors. We just don't really look at them like that. But you think about people who you get game from. To me, that's a mentor. Yeah. You know, they put you in a position to be in a better place. You know, they don't, you know, feed you nonsense or feed you bullshit to where you out in the streets acting crazy or whatever it is.
Who's your mentor?
I have quite a few. You know, it's like, I mean, my biggest one I would say obviously is my pops. You know, like that's somebody who's always kind of try to keep me on a good track. You know, but other people, you know, like plenty of people where I could name, like, all right, most definitely they're gonna be older than me. Mm-hmm. You know, I could look at them like, oh, you an uncle or something, like somebody you call unc, that type of shit. You know, like those type of people, man, you hold close to your heart because the type of things they say to you and the way they say it, you know, it kind of like leaves an impression on your soul to where it makes you want to go out and live life as a man, you know, and fucking live shit the right way and not be on the wrong path.
I was just I just put up like an IG post, right? Because I was starting to film. I was just starting to film, like really trying to figure it out, and I hit a ceiling after like 2 months, and I'm like, nah, I'm cool with this or whatever. And I chopped it up with my cousin. I chopped it up with my cousin. Like that. And I was like, you know, he just said 2 words. He was like, shit, why not? And I was just those words was like, you know what? Why not? Like, fuck it. And then I just kind of set me on that path. And then another time, same thing, like filming. Nigga out here, I'm getting more access to things with my camera versus me as an artist, a rapper. And I was like, man, niggas is coming to me as a photographer. No, they need to know my rapping or whatever. They need to know I rap. And then I talked to them. They was like, look, you know, you need to, that's cool. They come for you for that, but you need to let them know that you do this too. You just can't sit in the bleachers like, oh yeah, I'm absolutely. Yeah.
How you gonna get some attention if people don't know you there, you know?
Yeah, so it really
you gotta come in like, you know, they say niggas wear a loud suit. That'd be some bright shit when you walk into the room. You know, like basically that's what people would do for attention. They want to stand out in the crowd. Yeah. Now you get to social media and you got people making like, you know, weird videos and things like that, getting famous for, you know, that type of shit. It's like you gotta think about what kind of impression are you leaving on people? Like, are people supposed to like take this and be inspired, or you know, it's like So that, to me, that's what a mentor would be. You know, somebody who's going to leave that impression on you to where it's like makes you feel good about yourself, to where you feel like, okay, I am enough. Now I can go out and be better and do something for the people around me.
Right.
Me, that's what, yeah.
Keep talking, bro.
All right.
Hey, it's a podcast, bro. Do whatever the fuck I want.
All right, yeah.
I do what I want on me.
Well, I don't know, man. Yeah, mentors and things like that. Like I said, for me, I think about the type of person I want to be in life, bro. And it'd be like,
what is that person like that you see?
I mean, as you grow, you start kind of developing, you know, evolving. You always gonna have different mindsets as you start aging, you know. I feel like I'm in my early 30s now. I just turned 32, you know, a couple weeks ago.
Congratulations, you made it.
So yeah, you was here for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, bro, like, you know, I'm at a point in my life to where I've done a lot of the wild and reckless things, you know, and I say like, shit, I just want to be, you know, more uplifting and more inspiring to people, let people know, like, man, you don't have to be a certain way to fucking fit in. You can fucking be whoever you want to be and still be accepted, you know, but at the same time, just, you know, respect other people's opinions, other people's lifestyles, you know, things of that nature, and don't force your beliefs upon the next person.
Yeah.
You know, it's good that
attempting
you get
to convert people. On
yeah,
your thoughts,
you know.
like, yeah.
So that gets into like the whole, you know, religious thing and things like that, because I feel like that's the closest thing you could relate it to, you know. It's like when somebody find God, first thing they want to do is go and tell everybody about him, you know. So
and I'm cool with that. Because, you know, if you have your own beliefs, I'm just like.
But everybody's belief
all
is going to be
ears.
different. Like music
Absolutely.
might be somebody's God. You know, that might be what they believe in on a spiritual basis.
Right.
Whatever, you know, artist they listening to or whatever type of genre of music, whatever it is, you know, it's like that's how they pray. That's how they vent and things like that. Whatever it could be in life, bro. That's what I mean.
I feel it.
So yeah, Punch, we was talking about just like basically he asked me what type of person do I want to be.
Yeah.
You know, at getting to the point in my life where I'm at, 32 years old, early 30s, I'm like, man, I've already lived like those wild and reckless years and things like that.
You think that shit over for you?
The funny
them wild and reckless
Punch,
years?
I'm glad Punch here, because the funny thing is, like, Cam, even though, because I've, you know, I've been there, a part of the wild and reckless moments, and even through the wild and reckless moments, my nigga was always still like cool as fuck.
He was a responsible one though. Like Cam was the one that would walk up to you and be like, "Hey man, I think it's time we dip."
Yeah,
no, because I saw trouble before it came.
That's what I'm saying. Like you was the one that was like, "All right, man,
Streets.
it's my." Here we go.
This is a memory that we don't really talk about too much. We was at a pool party in Norwalk.
Okay.
You
You
already
told
fucked
me
up.
to come.
Okay.
You set him up.
Did I?
You told me to come.
Damn, who pool party?
This is something you set up. Now, next thing I know, maybe about 20 minutes after being there, you know how it was back then. I'm rolling up weed, all that in the corner, getting all that. I mean, I was, you know, young. Pool party, it's the function. That's how I show up.
Pass me that switch, by the way.
Man, I hear some shots going off. Niggas jumping the wall, like right next to the pool, going over to the next yard. I'm looking at Streets like, man, what's up?
Oh, man, wait,
what party is this? Like, what function going on?
Listen, man, you always talking about these parties getting shot up. The other person be like, they must have been drunk as shit.
I remember one pool party, it was in Inglewood, and
with the one on 120th, that house that everybody, I've DJ'd two pool. Matter of fact, the homie EJ that just pulled up had a pool party there, and I DJ'd that motherfucker.
I don't know, but I know the homie, some nigga he didn't know, like did some little prank and threw the nigga phone in the water or something, or threw him. No, he
that's
threw,
a fight.
He threw him in the water though.
Like
yeah, and then nigga got out.
I thought you was gonna say he threw him in the water.
Yeah, no, for some reason the nigga got thrown in the water. Right, they all went in.
They not friends?
He got up. They not friends. And he like, the homie was still cool. We're like, yo, you know, my phone is broken now.
Niggas
You got to
fade
pay for
after
that. And and the dude, he was still not, you know, whatever your little ego is, he just.
Why you play like that if you're not down to fade?
And the homie just fired on him. The whole party erupted.
Was I there?
I don't know if he was there, because I was thinking like that's one of the most vivid memories.
We went to one in the valley together.
That one was cool. I was like, I was high as fuck that day, fucking around with this nigga Cam. I was like,
everybody got fucking.
I was so
high
faded. I went to
fucking
That was when we had to like park, and then we went on the shuttle. Like,
yeah, I was in the.
That's the place I was talking about.
I was in the cut, just looking like, damn, man, like, you know, you get in that mode, and you just.
I think we went to like two of them like that out there together.
Low key, it was one with the shuttle came down, and then we went to. It was some one of these reality chicks. That was booming at the time. She had
Natalie.
No, not her. It was another one. But it was with me, you, Braggs, and
Fuck Braggs.
it was one. It was somebody else that
perfect
was there.
I could have stopped talking about the homies like that, man.
Right. But we went from there to another pool party, or it was a house party up in the valley somewhere, and we was just all out there chilling. But that one was actually cool. I just couldn't enjoy it as much, the first one, because I was too fucking high. I was just chilling.
What was the closest you ever got to getting shot at a party?
Since I've been shot at he shot at
like the party getting shot up and you close to the gunfire.
It was one in the IE. We was in the IE, and you know, I guess whatever, they felt some type of way. Or
what club was it?
It was a house party.
Oh, you fucked up.
Yeah, and the nigga.
Why you
but he
pulling
was shooting in the air, and we looking at the nigga. We literally right there. He's shooting in the air, like, bro, like, what are you doing? You just fucked the whole party up. But it was. I felt that way because I was just kind of faded. So nigga was just extra faded. So I'm like, I'm not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
But it was like just some young nigga shooting in the air. But he fucked the whole party up though.
I've seen after club situations where, or I've been told where like Cam is sitting at the bus stop with the flyers in his lap and he waiting for somebody to pull up after some shit just got shot up and cars took off and Cam just waiting at the bus stop for somebody to pull up, like flyers in the shoebox and on the lap. Like,
Yeah.
Shout out to my nigga Rasheem, nigga. That nigga got me back to Bellflower that night, nigga.
oh shit! I think Blake was with y'all that night too, huh?
Yeah, he was with me. He was with me one night when the car broke down, nigga. we was in like, we was coming from somewhere like off the 5. It was an event that we did out there.
Like Eagle Rock.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck.
But they was in the car with me.
Yeah.
And then the car started breaking down. It was overheating or some shit. And then somehow, instead of getting on the 605, we end up on like the fucking 60. And I'm like, man, we in down Baldwin Park, not even near home, and we over here on the side of the road. Now, somebody, I forgot who was driving, man. One of them niggas was driving. But I'm passed out in the back seat.
You know what's funny is,
They're like, man, what's wrong with your car?
the club promoter that was hating on the shit that one night that I was telling you about, that was his party. And he was the one talking all that shit, talking about how this shit don't happen at my parties, huh?
Oh, yeah. But he always had the attitude. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But there was a couple promoters that had attitudes like that, you know, because they always wanted to make their shit look better than everybody else's. I should have brought that up when Looney was here, you know, because that would have been a good topic for that. But we gonna do it again. But a lot of the promoters that was out there at that time, you know, they was just always dirty macking niggas, you know, just like trying to.
What did you say?
Dirty macking.
Dirty macking.
Y'all know what the fuck that means.
Hey, Cam be on some pimp shit sometimes, bro. Sometimes, like, I don't know, like a switch turn on in this motherfucker and he just start getting on some.
I just have a specific vocabulary, you know, and then, you know, I just, my definitions of things are a lot different than other people's.
I get what you mean, man.
So, you know,
salt on it,
you know how I talk, nigga.
You don't have to throw the salt on that, man. We already seasoned that.
Yep.
What you doing?
I like that straight. He seasoned it.
Hey, so what made you think
No sauce,
what
nigga,
made you come up with the idea to come through and perform at the beginning, bro? Because I didn't think I had no like even thought of doing something like that, and then when you said it, I was like, oh, I could hook that up as far as like the sound and everything.
Honestly, I was chopping it. I had the idea, and I was chopping it up with the homie, and we started bouncing different ideas, and we kind of just, his shit was a little bit extra, and I'm like, I think this one
He had like
too.
he had like the
I had
fireworks in the background and shit.
It wasn't that elaborate, but it was still kind of extra. But I was just like, let's do. My idea was more of a Saturday Night Live type of thing, but I think they
Doing
do that
skits?
shit at the end. not a skit, but doing. I mean,
Like how at
that's
the
cool
end
to
they perform and shit
incorporate.
like that.
Do like a little sketch show, and then with the performance at the end, like some in living color shit.
I didn't go that far with it. I just was stuck on the sketch.
That
I
shit
could
would've
tell
been
you the
hard.
person is you ain't gonna like it. I was chopping it up with the homie. He's like, yo, you should
My nigga punch, you get punched up there in the balcony like SW Wood.
I said the homie specifically. I didn't want to mention the homie name, but it was the homie. We was chopping it up. It was me and the homie Brax. We was chopping it up.
Oh
yeah.
Braggs,
Punch already said fuck Bragg.
Yeah,
I can say that.
we was chopping it up, but I told him the idea. I'm like, well, nigga, I'm already thinking that. He was like, yeah, you should do this, and so we scaled it down, and then I was like, I'm gonna go like.
So he came up with the plan with you, but didn't show up for the show.
No, he didn't come
shit.
up with the plan.
Wait a
We
minute.
bounced ideas though. He
couldn't pull up, though.
I don't know.
See, man, that's the problem
I
with that
can't answer
motherfucker.
for another man. I can only speak for myself.
Oh yeah, he gonna figure it out when he see this.
Yeah, what's good, bro? You feel me?
Shit.
You got the homies here, my nigga.
So, bro, let me ask you a couple questions.
Yeah.
'Cause
Can you move this so I can like see you? I'm like, I
Come
feel
on,
like
bro, you on some
about to-
shit. There we
like,
go.
I'm looking at a fist. Like
I already walked out on my own podcast, bro. Like I'm unprofessional as fuck.
I see you.
He want niggas to know who the fuck he is, nigga.
There it is. Okay.
Wow.
I feel you.
I should.
Hey, so I had a conversation with some of the people at work, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about Tupac.
All right.
Now, a lot of people have their opinions about Tupac, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody at work had the opinion that Tupac was a fake nigga.
Okay.
As far as like he was a fake thug. He not from LA, but he's singing about LA. And if he would have came out now during these times, that he would have got ridiculed for that shit. Like,
So
what do you think about that?
I mean, it's a hypothetical.
That's what I'm saying. It's a hypothetical.
So even
But
answering that, like,
it sounds disrespectful as
Without-
fuck already.
without-
I
Pac,
can bring
bro?
up my hypothetical too, but I'm gonna just stick with what he was already doing in his time, because we can be like, well, this generation of music wouldn't survive
It wouldn't
in that
exist.
time.
It wouldn't exist
So
today. We
it's
wouldn't
like-
have what we have today
Yeah.
without having to live and die in LA by Pac, shit like that. Niggas wouldn't even be talking about LA.
Yeah, and
But see,
I
the
think
whole
at
problem
the
that he
time-
has is the fact that he's talking about to live and die in LA, and like,
And he giving it up. He representing for everything that was LA at that time. The radio stations, like, he was shouting
Yeah,
everybody
they-
out.
but you don't think right now they would have talked about his ass?
But you got to look at the radio, what
These
they
days?
playing now.
I feel like if you from your hometown and you not doing that, it's something wrong with you. Like, them the niggas I would look at crazy. For somebody else to come to somewhere and do some shit like that, you got to give it up. You got to give them that respect.
Do you think there's people from Atlanta that talk shit about Bow Wow because he's from Ohio, and he reps Atlanta so hard?
I mean, they just talk about Bow Wow in general.
But he rapped Death Row too. He
Did
said
you
he,
see that?
he said he was from Death Row too though. So like,
was he from Death Row? Shit.
I just think with the whole fake nigga thing, I mean, you gotta judge it off of what's your standards of real niggas. Like, is
Back to Cam's episode.
but they say he wasn't like no quote unquote
Real nigga discussion.
gang member and all that shit. Like, he wasn't that. He played,
But
the
he-
image, but
he was with gang members.
Yeah, he was with gang.
Man,
No,
Chris
I'm
Brown's
saying-
from Fruit Town, bro.
I'm saying but he was still doing
Like,
stuff
that's it.
for the community. I was watching the interview and the nigga was at like some type of rally or just a conference or something, and them niggas was looking like a political party on stage saying what they want to do for the community and all that stuff. So I think if we want to say what real nigga is, I think he was on that, like that terms of real nigga when it's trying to help your people and your community and stuff like that. But if you want to use the term if you want to use real nigga and equate it to the terms of you banging, then I mean he could have an argument there because
I think that meant banging.
Yeah, when we go back to my episode and we talk about the real nigga discussion, the whole
Cam had a whole episode, a whole 38 minutes.
Innovative Culture Podcast. Y'all check that out.
We'll do something.
Look, basically what we came out with that, you don't have to be a fucking gang member to be a real nigga.
Right.
The end definition of a real nigga is fucking being a man and owning up to your responsibilities and taking care of shit that's fucking, responsible for you. Now, when I say responsible for you, that don't mean fucking all 500 motherfuckers that's sitting out there with their hands out.
And which he was taking care of a lot of people too, doing that.
Yeah, like
You feel
MC
me?
Hammer,
Even-
nigga.
MC Hammer broke.
No,
You think Tupac would have went broke?
But do we look at MC Hammer as not being a real nigga because he went broke for fucking taking care of his people?
Y'all gonna have to fact check me on this one just from previous last episode. I said something and all this shit happened, but I've heard that I want to say it's MC Hammer. He owns part of Twitter. Like he has
I think I heard that shit too.
He has, but
ain't no fact checking on the FMAT podcast. No, ain't no fact checking on the FMAT podcast. We said what we said.
Yeah, it's there, nigga. Somebody want to say it in the comments.
We put it out there.
It's just argue in the comments, goddamn.
Yeah. But I don't. As far as that
being a real nigga, do you have to be nigga a fucking? I don't want to say a gang banger because you have gang bangers.
I like how you say gang banger.
And you have gang members.
Have to be a gang banger.
You have gang bangers and you have gang members. You have gang members, they niggas is from the hood, but they not on the block every fucking day, fucking feeling like they gotta defend their fucking turf.
Right.
You know, you got niggas that feel like, okay, yeah, I represent this. This is where I grew up. This is what's
real
in me.
Jobs that are gang
bangers.
And
they fucking still show up to the hood day, fucking still fucking, but niggas not about to be out doing no reckless shit.
Bang and they show up to the hood day just for some whatever reason, whatever they
and then
they might trying to get some IG publicity. I don't know.
Now, if niggas allow that, that's on them. That's whatever politics they got going on in their hood.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know the gang member standards of what they equate to a real nigga. Because
every place you go to is gonna be different.
You think we can Google gang member standards?
They can be like, this nigga ain't never shot nobody.
Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be. You got somebody making a gang every day. You got fucking like
it's
little
like
8-year-old kids sitting up at the playground making up a hood right now.
What's your standards of your real nigga in your gang? Like it's like some gangs. If you ain't murked nobody, then you ain't that. I don't know. So I'm just thinking maybe.
I don't know, man. If I started a gang, I don't think that'd be a requirement.
Yeah, back in the 80s, 90s, niggas gonna look like you got to earn your fucking your Purple Heart, all that shit,
Right.
But nowadays I don't think it's that strict,
But you got to be in the gang to know that.
Depending on where you from. Because I'm telling you, everybody's gonna have different standards.
Right.
It's niggas is jumping their little brother on fucking right now.
Right now, though,
you see blood in, blood out.
But then you show up to the hood day and they're like, nah, nigga, you ain't from the hood till I put you on. And then it's that type of shit. Now you really doing that shit.
Did that happen to you, Ken?
Look, man. We're gonna get into my personal experiences. This is gonna be a whole nother show. Because
nah, man.
It's a reason why I don't deal with a lot of people or just hang out in certain places because you start getting affiliated with a lot of people where, man, you don't need that type of attention.
That's true.
Yeah,
you don't need to be
especially as a
31,
32-year-old man.
Yeah, I don't want to be fucking, an accomplice to nothing that's going on. So I limit the places that I go and I limit the people cars I jump into, because you never know what niggas is up to. Niggas jump in my car with a fucking burner and shit like that all the time. And you never know.
Just not, niggas ain't got no registration.
Hey, we get halfway down the street. Next thing you know, you see
wheels.
a fucking big ass fucking like nigga semi nigga just automatic. I'm like, I'm taking your ass back, nigga. What the fuck you doing? Like, what you think we about to go do? Yeah. Like, nah, I can't. I don't play them games. Yeah. And especially older and mature the way I am now, it's like, man, I got way too much shit to lose in my life to even be around some shit like that. Mm-hmm. So, I know I pick and choose where I want to be. It's times where, man, I want to be in that moment. They can shoot videos and shit like that all the time. A lot of shit be like real hood shit. And you got to think about your safety during those moments. Is it really worth me being there? Do I really need this footage right now?
Right.
You got to think about it.
You want to talk about a specific situation you was just in, bro?
No, I'm talking about all of them, in general, because I know it's going to be plenty more to come.
you taking the video and the nigga holding like the burner in the camera. I see like a little
make me feel like I got to have some shit on me, Like,
motherfucker might go off.
Might shoot shit.
Yeah, bro, like... I'm cautious, and I'm already paranoid as it is, so I just want to be safe all the time. Yeah, I don't want to be around no bullshit. I'm too old for that. I'm too grown. Nigga.
What you want to be around, Cam?
I want to be around positivity. I want to be around people that got good vibes.
And big booties.
So, to answer your question, man, I like a nice fat ass. I don't think you asked me that question, but I'm going to just answer any. I like a nice fat ass, as far as the Tupac thing.
Fat in which way? Wide or cuff?
I like a nice cuff.
Nice cuff is always real.
And for people that don't understand what cuff is, that's like, that little crease.
Yeah.
Fold. It's a little fold in the butt cheek.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay.
I like that shit. That shit cracking.
To answer the Pac question, the Pac one, I don't know what your boy is on. I disagree with him.
So who did you ask him? Who do we feel like a real nigga is?
Honestly, I think Pac would be the bigger star right now. You feel me? Because if he was here, you know, there would be
Whose
none of
status
this
do you
Jay-Z
think he would?
stuff.
Whose status do you think he would be closest to?
I think he would be above a lot, especially with social media.
Okay, but give me an equal. A Jay-Z, a Snoop,
Jay-Z, because Jay-Z, he ain't even on social media. And when he pop up,
he'll be right there where Snoop is.
Nah,
I think
because Pac was already doing movies, right? Snoop didn't really start getting into movies until like, you know, later
I think he would be
in his
on
career.
Jay-Z, because
I think Pac would still be making movies. He would still be making music.
He's
would
not
do all
taking
that.
anything away from Snoop.
Nah, I'm saying
But
he
I think
would
he'd be on
be
Snoop
higher
level.
than Snoop and higher than Jay-Z just because Jay-Z not on social media like
But
that.
Jay-Z, I don't think he would have ever reached his status if
What you
Pac
mean?
would. Nigga, if Pac was still here,
Yeah.
a lot of rappers wouldn't have got to where they was at.
That's what I'm speaking
when
of.
Pac leaving, nigga, and
That's what I'm saying. He would be further than Jay-Z and Snoop.
Jay-Z probably wouldn't even be Jay-Z.
You don't think that at
But
some
I'm-
point he would
I'm
focus more on
equating it
movies?
to what
He would have
Jay-Z
focused more
is
on
right
movies,
now.
bro. I think he would have he would have ended up focusing more on
No,
movies.
but I
on
still
some
think he would
comic
go
shit.
back and do what he loved. I feel like
That's
if
cool, but he's not gonna be at Jay-Z's level if he's leaving and doing movies
No,
and then
when we
coming
talk
back.
about at that
I think he
level
would be
though, we
bigger.
talking about being a businessman and being an investor. So going out and buying basketball teams and shit like that. That's what we talking about.
You
so
think Pac what about a
Hell yeah. Pac is gonna be a businessman, bro. Like Pac would be out there if he like everybody else can get these dollars, why can't I get mine too?
Jay-Z didn't have movies. He got one, but he made like a little cameo
State property?
scene. Yeah, it was a cameo. You feel me? He didn't.
And then that
which-
wasn't even him that put that together. That was like Dame Dash production and all of that, right?
right. So Pac, he was already there. Like even Nas said it. Like, you know, I could.
Pac was starring in movies.
You feel me?
Nigga, Above the Rim, nigga. Like think
That's
about all
why-
these classics
but
that
see,
Pac
that's
was in.
why I feel like as a rapper, he wouldn't be on a Jay-Z status because he would have I think he would have ended up focusing more on movies.
Nah, I would think he would be. I would disagree. I think he would be still all on
All right.
like everything.
Hip hop
honestly.
question, real hip hop question. We're gonna throw it out right now since we got a DJ, rapper in the house. When did Jay-Z's first album drop?
Which would wasn't it like
It
90?
was Reasonable Doubt, right?
90.
I don't know the exact.
Was it
year, but
96?
the
It was
early
96.
early
Okay.
90s.
Now when did Pac get shot?
96.
96.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say as far
So
as
you
timeline?
think that
Illuminati.
because
Jay-Z shit wouldn't have blew up as much as it did if Pac was still here?
And his shit blew up after the fact.
So
okay,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look at timelines for all of these artists. They wouldn't have never made it to where they made it if you still had somebody
how many
like
more
Pac
albums
that
did
was on the
Pac
top.
have in him? Like
Nigga,
good
look at-
albums, because Snoop's putting out albums, yes.
Think about how
But
much
they
music.
not.
How much music did he
was
put
on
out
this
after he
Gucci
died?
Mane shit before Gucci was on like
How many
you know
tracks?
Juice dropped mixtape after
Yeah.
mixtape. That's what Pac was doing. He even said it in the interview. He's like, "Oh, we record this, dude. You do this, lay the hook." He was giving
This
the
nigga
formula,
Dad
and
still
he was
got
like,
the
"Just
whole
put it
Pac
out."
collection. So, I mean, it's still shit that's not even out yet that Dad's got that he could drop that he, you know.
And it's gonna go viral because you got Tupac fanatics that's
Yeah.
going.
Wes.
Exactly, exactly.
Shout out
They
to
will
Wes.
buy everything. Like nigga,
Probably be
everything
25
Pac.
years later. Think about it.
That's 25? I thought it was
96, right?
more. 96, yeah.
Yeah, that's when he died.
It's 2020, 24 years.
Damn.
I sell drugs, yo. He knows his math.
That shit. You sound like Jay-Z
Oh,
when he
yeah,
spit.
that's
Hey,
right.
Jay-Z when he spit some math shit like in a verse, you can't top that, bro.
Do
Nah,
y'all
real shit.
fuckers-
He would definitely.
I have
be,
no idea what he's
I
talking
think he
about.
would
but
be above Jay-Z though for sure, just because of all the stuff he had going on. He more.
I feel like Wayne
Tied
wouldn't
to
have
the
went on
key.
his mixtape run that he went on. Like all of that shit wouldn't have happened
Stop.
if Pac
No.
still had his fucking timeline going.
It's the trajectory. Is that the word?
Because you had a certain feeling that went through the whole music industry after Pac died.
Because Ja Rule popped up. Like niggas
Yeah.
with bald heads was like it was Ja Rule, DMX.
Joe.
You feel me?
R&B did it too.
Yeah, R&B.
All
niggas
of 'em.
with bald heads was winning. I'm coming back, baby. We're gonna bring this thing back. But that's what
It was a whole like it was a movement that fucking started. Like all of that happened after Pac.
trying to fill the void of Pac. I think like it was a void.
None of that
needed
shit
to be
would have
filled.
even fucking occurred. It wouldn't have even existed if it wasn't for fucking Pac. And this is what I see that's gonna happen a lot with Nip. Just like give it a little more time, you're gonna see a whole different like culture change and shit, you know, and a whole bunch of things. Some things are gonna become acceptable, some things not gonna become acceptable. You know, we look at the pandemic that we've been going through, the quarantine, all that shit. It's already changes in the world. Now the world is gonna adjust to all of the shit that's happening.
Right. I'm actually anxious to see what the hell is going to end up looking like, because the way they're already talking about how we're going to ease into coming back and how a lot of things are going to be mandatory still, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're going to open shit up, but you still got to wear a mask. You still got to be 6 feet apart. And it's like, how long until that's behavior that just turns into normal behavior? You know what I mean?
That's going to be the norm, because it's all about 5G and fucking infrared scanners.
I haven't heard of the infrared scanner.
That's social distancing. You got to be 6 feet apart for somebody for the camera to pick up.
Oh, so if the camera picks you up and you're not 6 feet
you on
away,
a whole nother fucking
then they'll like, yo.
So think about like maximum.
I'm not going down this rabbit hole with you.
Maximum occupancy in a restaurant, right? That's gonna change now.
What do you mean by maximum? What did you say?
The number of people allowed in the building.
All right, think about as a club promoter on that standpoint, right? If you could have 300 people in your spot right now, right? That's just gonna change. You're gonna be able to have maybe half of that. So now you're gonna cut your shit down to 150. That's gonna fucking affect the people in that industry. Every single industry is going to be affected. I look at things that I've been involved in, and I see how it's going to affect it. It's other things that I may not even thought of because I don't really know that lifestyle, you know, but it's going to affect everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking of it as things may become more exclusive, where people have to pay a little more to get into the spot, and you may have to know who's who, even to, because
like some exclusive shit.
Yeah, if you cutting half of that, and people thirsty to go to shit now, just on some random shit. So you have an event, it's like, nigga, we charging 100. Like, we only can have this many people in here. I think people will probably pay for that, like, just because they want to get in. And I was there just for the clout. I was there, nigga. Yeah, I ain't even pay. I paid half the ticket. Like, niggas be flexing like.
Hey,
we had a lot of those already.
Motherfuckers will flex a deal real quick.
Like, oh, you paid $200 for that?
You sound stupid.
How you think we used to get in all the places we used to get into back in the day?
I felt away when I walked in front of the line. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Coming,
hey, we used to show to a lot of places, bro. Like, man, we ain't got no plan, but we about to find a way.
Yeah.
So
and by the grace of God, you see somebody right there at the door. Somebody passing by.
$20 in my pocket.
Or you get a deal, half off. That's still good,
Fuck it.
I wonder how they would do, like, how they had those women in free and men, and I don't know how they would like work
that. Was, bro. That shit was.
Can you imagine a club full of people with masks on?
Oh.
I just did now. Thanks.
I saw a strip club opened up. Like, how you think that's working out?
The one in Arizona?
No, it's one in Cali. Like,
there was a drive-through strip club.
I saw that.
How does that work?
No, but I'm saying this is like they actually open. Like, and people can go in there. So how does that work? Like, how does the dance procedure work and all that shit?
Big plastic thing around it, and she dancing. You put your money through the plastic.
Because you just want to fill on the booty anyways. What does it matter if there's plastic on it?
The fast food places got the big ass fucking plastic.
The plexiglass,
yeah. Like,
get that thin plexiglass. Let it curve to the booty cheek. You know what I mean?
You got the gloves on. It's like, they on your lap with gloves on and the mask and all that.
That's wild.
That'll get rid of that nasty ass breath some of them hoes be having.
Hell yeah.
Some of them strippers got some nasty ass breath.
Yeah.
And to know that you about to be in a man's
you
face,
corn, ain't you?
Like, you able to brush your teeth before you check your ass.
Shit, well, I appreciate you for shooting through streets. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you for blessing us with that performance at the beginning.
Man, thank you for
putting that together for us, man. That shit was dope as fuck, man. You want to shout out anything? Go ahead and do your thing, bro.
Man, shout out to y'all. Matter of fact, Punch, I gave Cam one on his B-Day, so I'm going to bless you with the Duck Off Essential. Let me give you another one.
He got the open one.
He got the care package.
He
got the ducked off care package.
You want to punch, boom,
Good looking, bro.
Ducked off care package. I don't know, my boy right here. What's your name, man?
EJ.
Streets, man, since you in attendance, and give you a nice
care package.
Bam.
Ducked off. This the Ducked Off Essential Care Package. Make sure when y'all open it, just tag your boy in it. And I'm going to post it up and all that.
Hell yeah.
You can check me out at lavellstreets.com. I got the duct tape out right now. So y'all can go ahead and purchase the mixtape. Some dope-ass freestyles on there. If you put this
nigga dope, y'all. Make sure y'all check him out.
Some real shit.
Thank you, Cam. My nigga been, look, you be throwing me the live all the time, bro. So @ and Lavell Streets, and you'll find me on everything. I'm not flexing on you when I say this, but if you literally actually just Google my name, I'll pop up there too. You feel me?
Google that shit.
People are like, yeah, Google me. Like, nah, man. fuck,
you and your Google.
Yeah, just Google me, man. Lavell Streets, and I'll pop up. You'll be able to tap in with everything I got going on. I got some ducked off merch coming up. I just got a bunch of things I got going, man. So just stay tuned with me, and salute to y'all for having me, bringing this creative idea to life. You feel me? Bring it back to the hometown.
Shit, we appreciate you for shooting through, bro.
Yeah, bro. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. So I like what y'all got going on too. So y'all follow the Effing Mad. Y'all follow the Effing Mad podcast if y'all not following them, because they pretty much booming.
Definitely,
they booming.
Hell yeah.
So,
Go ahead, Cam.
Well, y'all know, man, I'm Cool Ass Cam. Y'all can find me at Cool Ass Cam. Shit, I'm gonna follow up on streets. Y'all can Google that shit. All my content there, you know, videos, you know, music, all that shit, everything, social media. You can follow Innovative Culture at innovative.culture. We just created a link tree for that. So you can go to linktree.com/innovative.culture to get all the links, all the updates for all of the shows that we got going on, and all links connected to Innovative Culture. Shit, man, we about to do this shit one day at a time. We getting bigger, we getting stronger.
Hell
so,
yeah.
Punch.
Yes, sir. Y'all can follow me at I am DJ Punch on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the host Shabam Boo, baby. Make sure you follow the podcast page at the Effing Mad Podcast. Same thing. Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Like Cool Ass Cam said, make sure you follow up on at innovative.culture. We got plenty of podcast slots available for you, plenty of packages. We trying to do the damn thing, man, and we need some people to have a like-minded approach to this podcast thing.
Yeah,
help us
creative
help
content.
you grow, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we trying to do, man.
Bring that shit to the studio, you know, and we'll help you put that together.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, man, I appreciate you for coming through, Streets. I appreciate you, Cool Ass Cam. Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking back.
My boy Adam too, salute to him. If y'all need some dope ass
What's your Instagram,
photography, bro? What's your, you want to say your IG?
What's your IG? Just say it. Tech 1210.
I've been sipping a little, man.
There you go.
Look, there you go.
God damn it.
We'll put it down at the bottom.
Tech 1210. If y'all need some dope ass photography, man, I'm about to be dropping a lot of dope ass content with the homie. We got a little ducked off thing we got going on, man. So that shit's pretty fire. So
I see you out there, bro.
Yeah.
Well, shit,
Light
man.
game.
We out this bitch. Peace.
Peace.